Hello everyone and welcome to Ian's Bricks. I'm Ian, and today, as you can see behind me, I've got another Lego haul. So this is sort of the remnants of the Lego double VIP points, which went on I think until the 16th of October. So it took a little while for these bottom two larger sets to come from Lego.com. As you can see, I've also got some stuff from Amazon, which is this and this, and there's also another set as well which I got from Smith's Toys, which I bought online. So I'm going to get into the big boxes first of all. So I'm going to move all this onto the floor. Right, let's get this box open. So this is from Lego.com. Where are the tabs? Right, okay. Ooh, I'm getting an invoice for this one. They don't come very often. Right, so what have we got first of all? I have to remind you what I've actually got in this. Okay, so we got some free gifts first of all. So I think the deal was if you spent over a certain amount, I think it was over £100, I could get up to 3 free gifts. So spend over £50 and you get one of these spooky VIP packs here. I think if I hold it the right way, there we go. You can see there's the set there, 40513. Just a nice little add-on that was available throughout most of October. So I'm glad to get myself another one of those. So that's the first free gift for spending over £50. For spending over £80 and doing my transaction through one of the top voucher code. I think is it called Top Voucher Codes or Voucher Codes UK? I was able to get this fabulous little set here, 40529. This is the Children's Amusement Park. I've got a few of these already. They're really nice little sets. I quite like them. And for a freebie, an additional freebie, just by going and getting a code from another website, it's always welcome. That's nice to have. And for spending over £100, I got this, which is the first one of these that I've got. It's the 3-in-1 Creator 405. 6.2. It's the Mystic Witch, and as well as the witch, which is the sort of the main build, you can build this sort of weird cat here, and you can also build this dragony thing here. Some better pictures on the back of the other two items there. Not a fantastic thing, but it's quite fun, it's quite nice, and again it's for free, but you had to spend over £100 to get that. And don't forget, of course, all of this was bought with double VIP points as well, so for every £100 I spend, it's basically equivalent to £10 off, so that's really good that that's available as well. So what sets did I buy to get these free gifts? First things first, I got myself another one of these, the Harry Potter Hogwarts Wizard chess set. It's 76392. I picked up a few of these, a few online and a few I picked up in stores. These were very difficult to get hold of, sort of in the early part of this year, sort of spring and early summer, but they seem to be a lot more readily available. I am aware that there are other people that are stocking up on these for a Lego investment point of view, but I still think they're worth getting. This is £60, $59.99 in the UK, so fairly expensive set for what you get, but I think these will do really well. They should be retiring at the end of this year. And then the other set, so that was £60. The other set that I got is this one here. This is another Harry Potter set. It's the Hogwarts First Flying Lesson 76395. These were priced at £24.99 in the UK. I did actually manage to pick a couple of these up earlier in the summer. I think they were in stores for £20 for some reason, so I picked up a couple then. But again, these are retiring at the end of this year. They've been fairly difficult to get hold of in the UK. I think they're only available on Lego.com and maybe one other place, which I don't know where that is. So they're generally a little more difficult to get hold of. But I think it's a really nice set. Some of the minifigures are okay here. You obviously get this gold Professor Quirrell, which I think is the main draw on this set as well, but you get a few other minifigures as well. Strangely, no Harry Potter with this set, but there's so many Harry Potters around that it doesn't really matter. So that was £24.99, so on top of the 60 I was a little bit short of the 100, so I needed to buy something else. So I bought a second flying lesson, so I've got 2 of those to add to my investment collection. Right, I'm going to move the boxes over here, stack these all up, and we'll get into the second Lego box. Here's the next box then, let's get into it. Just a couple of straps to undo first of all. So, what do we have this time? So, we pretty much have the same three gifts again. So, we got another one of the Spooky VIP packs. We have another one of the amusement parks. And another one, my second one of the Witches, the Mystic Witch Creator Set 3 in 1. So, nice to get some more of those. So, this time, slightly different. Not different, but unusual. But this is a set that's apparently retiring at the end of this year. I'm not so sure whether it's going to be a fantastic Lego investment set, but they're fairly unusual. I'm just not really sure how popular the Spice Girls are these days to get these particular Brickhead sets. Set number 40548. But what was good about this set is that for a very limited time, around mid-October, Lego had a few sets on their own website, lego.com, that were reduced, and this was reduced from the standard UK price of $44.99 and it was reduced to $35.99. So, you know, £9 discount, but that's okay. It's unusual to see anything like this ever discounted. So, I thought, okay, well, I bought a couple of these at full price. They are retiring at the end of this year, so I thought I'd get myself not only one, I got two, but not only that, I got one I really, really want, and that was three. So that basically took me over the £100, and that's why I was able to get all those free gifts as well, of course, as still the double VIP points. So let's move these into a slightly better position. Right, let's get into the next box then. Let's get into this one here. So this is actually from Amazon. It's a slightly unusual box for Amazon. Right, so what do we get? Okay, ooh. Right, so another Harry Potter set. So this is a set number, it's set 76406, the Hungarian Horntail Dragon. This set is not retiring at the end of this year. You think, oh Ian, why are you buying a set that's not retiring? Well, there was a really, really odd deal on on Amazon, and it was to buy this. So this normally retails at £45 in the UK. It has been on Amazon reduced. You can generally see it for about £35, so it always has a bit of a reduction. But you could buy this, and it was the Floral Art Set number 31207. Absolutely has no relation to this set whatsoever. I don't know why those two sets were lumped together in a particular deal. Maybe whoever had these sets had a lot of them to get rid of. The floral set normally retails, I think, for £60 in the UK, £59.99. But they're regularly available discounted on Amazon. I've seen them as low as £40, so they're always quite heavily discounted. I don't think they've been that popular. But I basically got this and the floral set for £52. So it basically works out at £26 each. So for a set that's worth £45, to get that for £26, but the other set, which is worth £60, to get that for £24, I think that was a really, really good deal. I did only get one. I did only order one of them. I do know that some people ordered quite a lot of them, but I spent a lot this month. I didn't want to get too many of these because these have literally only just come out this year. They're probably going to be on shelves for a couple of years, so I probably won't be selling this on for quite a while. But it's a really nice set. It's a very similar vein to the Forks Phoenix and the Hedwig, where it's got wings and you can spin the little wheel, spin a little turny handle there, and the wings go up and down. So it's a very, very clever set. It sort of shows you there on the back how it kind of works. And I think these wings are actually sort of some kind of cloth piece. So yeah, very, very interesting set, but yeah, just very unusual for it to come sort of linked in with a special offer with the Lego Floral Flower art set. It's just very, very odd. So the art set hasn't come yet. Apparently that's going to be delivered sometime in November, so I've got to wait for that one, but this came within a couple of days. So yeah, I've got one of those. I just thought it was a really, really good deal, and would have been a shame if I hadn't of got that particular deal. So on to the next one. Let's do this one. So this is from Smyths Toys, and the problem that I have with this, first of all, as you can see before I drop the box, oh, a great big dent in the bottom of the box. But I think from feeling how the box moves inside, I'm hoping it's okay. So slightly disappointing that this has been bashed around by Smyths Toys, and it's actually delivered by Every, which I think is a new name for Hermes. I know Hermes had a bit of a bad rap in the UK for sort of dodgy deliveries. People just chuck them in the back of the car and get delivered. But very, 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 very disappointing some people. But I've never had too much of a problem with them. So this is the first one I've had from Every and Smith's Toys, which has been a bit bashed in. So fingers crossed the set inside is actually okay. Okay, oh, it's looking alright so far. So what did I get? It's actually okay. Just having a quick pander over the box, but it looks absolutely fine. So I've got this set here. So this is the first one I've got for these for Lego Investment. It's 75306. It's 683 pieces. It's the Imperial Probe droid from Star Wars. It's in a very similar vein to the Lego helmet series, which I've got quite a few different helmets of Star Wars and other things as well. And the reason why I bought this, it is retiring at the end of this year. I'm not so sure it's going to be a fantastic investment set to get, but it should be okay. I think Star Wars stuff tends to do quite well, and it's kind of an unusual set. And it's had a reasonably short shelf life. I think these were only reduced in the middle of last year, so they're just slightly more than a year old. These retail at £60 in the UK, and earlier in the year I saw them on Amazon. They were reduced quite a lot, but these days you can literally only get them for £60. But Smith's Toys had a special offer. I think it's still going on up to the 1st of November, so I may or may not pick another one or two of these up, but it's basically spend over £50 and you got £10 off. So I actually got this for £50, which was the £10 off. Free delivery in the UK, even though it comes in a dodgy damaged box, but yeah, it's actually not too bad. The box is really, really good condition, so I'm pleased about that. Unusual set, this. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of it, but again, it's something that could be potentially fairly collectible. I won't get too many of these if I get any more, but for now I've just got myself one. I thought it was worth getting at least one while I was still available and while I could still get them, and while there was a little bit of a discount to be had. So on to the next box, on to the two small boxes now. Amazon. So, just a small set here. So this one is from Amazon.co.uk, 60344. This is the farm or chicken hen house, I think it's called. Fairly simple build, one minifigure. You've got a couple of massive eggs. I mean, that poor chicken there. Look at the size of the chicken. Look at the size of the eggs. I mean, that would have hurt. But yeah, it's quite a cute little set. I'm not so sure about the 4x4. It's more the chicken hen house, and I think you get 2 chickens with it from the look of that. So yeah, just a nice little set. So these retail at £8.99 in the UK, or £9. I've never really seen a lot of these discounted in the UK, but Amazon had a special deal where it was, I think if you bought 4 of them you got 5% off, but also there was a weird deal where if you spent over £10, I think you got £5 off or something. Was it over £20 and get £5? And it's a weird deal where I was able to get another £5 off if I spent over a certain amount. So I not only got one of these, got 2, 3, I actually got 4 of them. I have to say all the boxes are really, really good condition. So basically for 4 of those they were £9 minus 5% off, minus the total, minus another £5 off. So I got a bit of a discount. I think it worked out that they came to about £7.20 each, so not a huge discount. But why I like this, it's a smallish set. When I do these Lego fairs, it's nice to have some smaller sets like this that aren't too expensive. And also these have got a very, very short shelf life. They were literally only released this year in 2022 in the spring or early summer, so it's a really, really short shelf life on this one. So I just thought it was worth picking a few of these up because I do think they're something that could potentially do okay. Again, not going to make my fortune from those, but it's just something nice to have, something I can have on my stalls at these Lego fairs that should do reasonably well. Okay, on to the final box. Another Amazon. Ah yes, I've forgotten about these. Right, so I actually only ordered these this week. I've forgotten about them already. So this is another Harry Potter set. So more Harry Potter. 76397. The Hogwarts Moment Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Oh, what a mouthful. But these are one of the Harry Potter books. I like these books. I've bought a few of these already. I wasn't potentially going to buy any more of these. These retail at £25 in the UK, £24.99. But for whatever reason, Amazon had one of these sort of weird voucher code offers in the UK. It was basically £10 off. So for this, to get this for £15, it's actually a very good deal. I think this is probably the cheapest I've actually managed to get these here in the UK. I've got quite a few of these other books, so I think these should do quite well personally on the investment market, maybe after a couple of years. I don't think Lego are going to be making any more of these, so I think if somebody wants to sort of get these, I think they'll be unusual. Again, I'm not going to make a huge amount on these, but to get them for £10 off in the first place is always a really, really good start. So I got not only one of those, but I got two of those, and that took me over the £20 that I needed to get free post and packing. There's also something non-Lego in here as well. I just got myself some new USB charging cables as well. So I do buy other things, you know, apart from Lego occasionally. So that's just for me. I need some more phone chargers. Okay, so that's all the stuff that was in the boxes, but I did get some other stuff as well. So you may have seen in one of my recent videos, I've been into my local Tesco and got a couple of sets. And once I actually had a look into these sets a little bit more, I actually realised that the discount that that Tesco were doing them for were really, really good. So I thought I'll go back to my local Tesco store, which never has a huge selection of Lego, but occasionally they'll have some special offer stuff. And luckily for me, there were quite a few of these sets in. They had some Lego Technic Digger as well, and a friend set and some Lego City Stunts. So I wasn't really bothered about those. I don't think any of those will do particularly well. But the set that I got was this set here. It's the Space Funfair Ride 60313. It's a city set. I know not a lot of people don't like Lego invested in Lego City because they don't think it's very good, but occasionally you'll find some decent little sets like the Chicken Hen House, short shelf life, slightly unusual, or space rides. Rides and fairground rides tend to do reasonably well on Lego. This is not retiring at the end of this year, at the end of 2022, so I might have to be hanging on to these for a little while. But I didn't realise that in the Tesco store that I went to, it said that the recommended retail price for this set was £35. But actually when I went onto lego.com, onto their website, they had them on at £39.99, and Tesco was selling these for £21. So literally almost 50% off recommended retail price. So I just think they're a really nice set. I say I'm going to be hanging on to this for a little while, but just nice. It all the ride packs up into this lorry here. It's all very clever. It reminds me a little bit of the old Fairground Mixer set that they had a few years ago to a smaller extent. So I think that's really, really good. So £21 for this. I think that's a really good price for a really sort of unusual set. Again, not retiring, but that's fine. So that particular day I went in and I got two of those because I just thought they were definitely worth getting two of those. And then I sort of started getting a cold sweat because I thought, oh, I need to get some more of those because they're actually a really, really good price. So I went back the day after and I not only got another one, I got another two. So I've got four altogether in this haul, plus the two that I got in my last haul, so I've got 6 of those altogether. So not huge amounts, but certainly I think that's kind of probably the maximum I'll get of those now. They'll probably discontinue that. I've not been into Tesco for a week now, so they've probably not got any left. Anyway, I'm going to have a reorganise of everything behind me. That's everything from this haul then. So what do you think of some of the items that I got? Do you think some of them are good, bad? I'm certainly quite impressed with the things that I've got. I managed to get some things discounted. Obviously the stuff from Lego, got 3 free gifts with each purchase. Just spent over £100 on each of them. And I also got double VIP points as well. So that was sort of a great win from Lego.com. And even the other stuff from Amazon and Smith's Toys, I got some really good discounted stuff on there. Not everything's retiring at the end of this year, but most stuff is. So all of this is going to be for Lego investment. I probably won't be opening any of these particular sets, but really, really nice to get some good discounted sets. And those fairground sets for £21 from Tesco, they were just a no-brainer for me. I think they're quite nice little sets. I do buy a few city sets from time to time. It is one of the themes that I do like to invest in occasionally if the set's right. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. There'll be more hauls and visits to Lego stores and reviews coming up in the near future, so look out for those. But for now, thank you for watching, and as always, take care. Until next time, we'll see you then. Goodbye.